Ever stared at your library, controller in hand, and just felt nothing? No hype, no excitement, just weird emptiness. You boot up a game, maybe one you've been meaning to play for weeks, and 5 minutes in, you're already checking your phone or thinking about doing something else. That's not just burnout. That might be your brain waving a little white flag. This video isn't about quitting games or judging how you play. It's about recognizing when it's okay, even necessary, to take a break. Whether you're grinding through a backlog, keep up with the releases, or just not having fun like you used to, we're going to talk about the signs that it's time to step back, why that's totally normal, and how a reset might actually make gaming feel good again. So, if your passion for gaming feels like it's running on empty, don't worry, you're not broken, you're definitely not alone. Let's figure this out together. So without further ado,
Let's get into the intro.
Hey everyone, I'm Vasharal and this is Taleplay, and welcome to the channel where we talk all things about gaming, especially the stuff that doesn't get enough love. Managing your backlog, finding time to actually enjoy your games, and keeping your passion for gaming alive without burnout. It's a friendly, no pressure zone for gamers who love games, also have lives, responsibilities, and then maybe a little guilt every time they look at their Steam library. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your backlog, unsure of what to play next, or just tired of forcing fun, you're in the right place. I'm here to make gaming feel good again. And as you may know, I have an important announcement. My daughter has been born, so you probably have noticed that I've been away for a couple of weeks now. I do not know when this video will be entirely released because I'm trying to make do to work in between the things that I want to do, but I wanted to still carry on making videos for this channel because it's something that I'm deeply passionate about, and I really enjoy making backlog videos and other related content videos related to gaming. So if you're interested to do that, feel free to support me by giving me a subscribe, and if you like the video, feel free to like it and share it with your friends. Without further ado, let's get to the body of the video. Let's talk about the signs and what you can do about them. Okay, so let's talk first why taking a break isn't a bad thing. So when it's time to take a break from gaming. Look, gaming is supposed to be fun, right? It's about escape, our hobbies, our way to relax and even socialize. But just like everything we love, too much of it, doing it for the wrong reason, can start to feel like a chore. And that's your first red flag. For the first thing you need to keep in mind is when you're forcing fun. You know the feeling when you're playing games just because you feel like you should? Maybe you are playing games to complete them, and some of the games that you're playing, they're definitely do not feel fun to complete. Like it's on your backlog, was expensive, or people keep saying it's a must play, but you're just not into it. It's not enjoyment, that's obligation. If every session feels like a checklist instead of a good time, it might be time to step away or change the way you play those games. For number two, when you are mentally checked out. You're playing, but you're not really there. You skip cutscenes, you're button mashing through dialogues, or you keep looking at your phone mid-boss fight. That's not immersion. That's a sign your brain needs something else right now, and that's okay. For number three, when real-life stuff starts falling behind. Let's be real, if you're skipping meals, losing sleep, or avoiding responsibility just to squeeze in another hour of gameplay, the balance is off. In my case, as I said earlier, I have a child that I have to attend, so right now would be a great idea to consider stepping away from gaming. Games are supposed to enhance your life, not replace it. If you are behind an important thing and gaming feels more like escape than enjoyment, it might be time to pause. And for number four, when you're not excited about games anymore. This one hurts a little, but it's common. You buy new games, but then just sit there. You put them up, play them for 10 minutes, and then bounce off. You tell yourself nothing's good anymore. But what's really happening is that you're tired. That spark will come back, but only if you give yourself room to miss it. Oftentimes I hear people complaining how gaming is no longer the same as it used to be. And partially that's true. We always see that games turn some way in or another in the AAA industry kind of for the worse. We get unfinished games, patch after patch, breaking the game, bugs, and oftentimes releases that just never get fixed or patched up. And we always long for the days when we used to play as a kid. Keep in mind that a lot of time has passed ever since, and the way we perceive games can be different. So how to take a healthy break from gaming? Okay, so you're realizing you need a break, but what does that actually look like? Do you uninstall everything, sell your rig, lock your console in a safe? Nah, taking a break doesn't have to be dramatic. It just needs to be intentional. So the first thing that you need to do is define your break. Don't just drift away. Start by deciding what your break means. Is it a weekend off, a week, a month? Are you stepping away from all games or the ones that feel like chores? Set a boundary, not a prison sentence. This helps you to avoid guilt or falling into an all or nothing mindset. For number 2 is fill the gap with purpose. You're not just not gaming, you're doing something else. Pick up a book, watch shows or movies you've missed, hang out with your friends, and dive into another hobby. Do something that recharges you. Something that giving your brain a charge of serenity is all it takes to reignite your love for gaming later. For number 3 is to avoid gaming adjacent traps. This one's a sneaky. You say you're on a break, but you're still scrolling gaming, Reddit, watching streams, checking sales, or building fantasy wishlist on Steam. That's like quitting junk food and watching cooking shows all day. If the goal is to reset, let yourself fully step away from the gaming noise too. For number 4 is to check in with yourself. During your break, pay attention to how you feel. Are you more relaxed? Sleeping better? Feeling less guilty? That's progress. And if you find yourself missing games again, not out of pressure but genuine excitement, that's your sign that the break worked. And for number 5 is to come back on your terms. When you're ready to return, don't dive back into the biggest, baddest open world you can find. Start with something light, a short, low committed game, cozy titles, something that makes you smile, not something that makes you feel like you're behind again. Let joy be the reason you come back, not the guilt. Look, gaming is an incredible hobby, but like anything we love, it needs balance. Taking a break doesn't mean you're done being a gamer. It means you care enough to step back, recharge, and come back stronger. There's no shame in pausing. In fact, it might be the smartest move you make for your long-term love for games. So if gaming's been feeling more like a job than a joy lately, maybe it's time to hit the pause. Not forever, just long enough to remember why you fall in love with it in the first place. If this hit home, drop a comment below and let me know, have you taken a gaming break? What brought you back? And hey, if it helped you feel a little less alone in this struggle, consider hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing it with your friends who might need to hear it too. Until next time, take care of yourself and play when it feels good. As always, stay safe, take care, and happy gaming.